Hello everyone, my name is Michelle and today I will talk about subdisciplines of linguistics and their influence. So before we start, I would like to mention that I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. That's because I have been a little sick this week and I was hoping I was better today, but I am still sick. So I will do my best to finish this presentation and I hope you like it. So, for this, um, we have the first topic that is descriptive linguistics, and I will talk about the definition and the purpose of it. The definition of descriptive linguistics, and it is that it is a subfield of linguistics that helps to know the structure and the use of languages, utilizing theoretical methods to analyze descriptive and sociolinguistic information. It is an interesting branch of linguistics since it identifies and studies how how the language is used and was used in the past. The purpose of it is to analyze and describe the features of a language, like the sounds, grammar, and vocabulary. It also documents and understands the patterns of language, provide a detailed account of linguistic phenomena. So the second topic of it is the family language and related languages. And for saying what is a family language in a real way, it is that is the connection that languages possess, which is called proto-language. So for a better understanding of this, we have the family tree language model that was proposed by August Schleicher, and he proposed the theory that the languages evolve in consistent and identifiable patterns that, as a result, give us similarities between languages and attribute to a genetic connection among them. This is like genetical tree model where we can find our grandparents, our parents, etc., but with languages. In the base, we have the proto language, and then it is going to extend and divide into more branches, which will give us a result in the top of the tree. Um, the nowadays languages like Hindi, Spanish, Russian, English, etc. The languages that we know and we use nowadays. So languages, some of them share a source. For example, there are Romance languages, for example, Spanish, Italian, Romanian, Germanic languages like German, English, Swedish, Slavic languages like Russian, Polish, and Ukrainian, and Turkic languages like Turkish, Gagauz, and Kazakh languages. This division um, help us to understand the common source they share. Okay. So now we have a table with the different characteristics of Romance languages and Germanic ones. We have the Romance languages come from Bulgar Latin language that was the colloquial form of Latin spoken in the Roman Empire. It is also known by the straightforward phonetic systems and the grammatical gender. Then in the Germanic languages, we have that it is developed from Proto-Germanic. It is also known by the strong and weak verb conjugations and the use of umlaut that are the distortion of sounds when they mix different letters that one letter is pronounced in one way, but if you add one, maybe it's not pronounced in the same way. And we have that Germanic language also have a flexible word order. So we have the Sanskrit. That Sanskrit is considered like a link language because helps to understand how these languages are related. We will obtain more context in the next slides. So why Sanskrit is a link language? Well, it is considered like widely uh, like the oldest language known in humanity. It is the Proto-Indo-European language, but nowadays it is only used in religious environments. It is also known by its complexity. It's very complex. It is not like a language created in a random way. And finally, we have the dead and extinct languages. It is like very easy to have a misconception of dead and extinct, but there is a big difference. For dead language, it is not used in a first or second language in a country. It is not a native language, and it is only used in some circumstances. For example, Latin. Latin is only used in biology, in medicine, and for example, in law also. Now, in the opposite, we have extinct, that there is no like more native living speakers, and it is not longer in use. So, thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you liked this interesting topic.